I'm not being funny, but why does Kate Middleton think her life will always be secure? Because she's only married in by marriage to the royal family. She's not a royal by blood. And all she's done is produce 3 heirs, and that's her lot. There's not really anything else to show for her life. Nothing. There's no achievements. And it doesn't say a lot about the person's life. Yes, I've popped 3 children out just to keep my place in the royal family. I mean, really? If I was her, I'd be a bit ashamed about that. But she never came from aristocracy. They never lived in a great big house or a mansion. Her parents didn't have any money, hence why Kate had to climb up the social ladder to get in with William. And the Middletons company went bankrupt, party pieces, in 2023. And they couldn't even pay back the money, 2.6 million it was. And another thing I realised is Kate doesn't have any friends. She only has her mum and her sister. When I say her sister, she wasn't ill in the traditional sense. We haven't seen her, so obviously that was true. But being a royal is just a game to Kate. She's just playing the long game. She's waiting to be queen. If she wasn't the heir, then she'd have divorced him by now. She wouldn't have even touched him. It's because he was in line to the throne. You have to go on a person. You have to respect a person based on who they are and not what they are. So you have to go on merit and not status. You actually have to like that person because they've actually achieved something in life, not because they're in line to the throne. And I think that's where people have got a bit too infatuated with Kate. It's like, oh yeah, she's going to be queen. Yes, but she hasn't achieved anything to become queen. So how can you say that? Why she hasn't earned her place in society about becoming queen? I mean, she hasn't done anything. Fair enough if she was doing super work, but there's nothing. And she's always acting like she was born a royal, and she's so up herself. And I'm like, you weren't born a royal. You were born as a commoner, and you're a royal by marriage. So I don't understand. I'm not being funny. She acts even more royal than Harry, and Harry is a prince, and he was born into the royal family. And she's just not raw material. She doesn't have that air or grace about her. She's so boring and hard and cold. It's just like she looks through people all the time instead of actually wanting to talk to them. It's like, oh, I've got to talk to you, like, how interesting. And of all the 15 years that Kate's been in the royal family as a royal, she's just known for her laziness. That is it. People just call her Kate Doolittle, lazy, work shy, everything. And she's always on holiday, skiing, on sunbeds, yachts, yacht girl, just non-stop vacations all the time, the holidays. And I just think you're praising a woman that's just going on holiday all the time, and it's ridiculous. But again, you'll just turn a blind eye. And she's always a clothes horse. The press only find to talk about her when she's wearing anything. They don't talk about her work ethic. It's always her clothes. Kate this, Kate wore this, Kate wore this. And that's not really much to say for her life. Again, I wouldn't want to be known as a clothes horse. But she doesn't do anything for her patronages. So many of them have shut down, and it just shows that she doesn't care. And she's not highly respected by the British public, and she doesn't have any style or charisma like Diana and Meghan. Just the only thing she has to look forward to is becoming queen for about a year, and then as soon as William's hung about with her for a year or two, then he can divorce her. And she will be in the history books, but she doesn't actually deserve to be in them because, again, she just hasn't earned her place in that family. She's just cheated her way in, basically. She slept her way there. And that's about it for Kate, I'm afraid. People don't care for the woman, as she never took the time to make a name for herself in such a positive way. She's literally just helped herself up the ladder even more. The jewels, the clothes, the fake hair, the £50,000 veneers, that's all she wants. But I don't know why Kate acts like she's safe all the time. Just because you're married with 3 children doesn't mean you're ever safe. And there's more things to come with William and their separation, but the press aren't talking about it because they've got a super injunction on it, hence why they can't discuss it. But we'll see what happens.